Welcome, Shady peeps, to another episode of the Shady Lewdcast. It's your boy Shades here again. Today, we have a fresh face in the voice actress not safe for work scene. She likes to be known as KB, though when I first met her, her name was actually KumBomb, which hopefully, if my mum doesn't listen to this, she won't be like, is that what that really means? It doesn't, Mum. Please don't listen to this. You got to stop watching my YouTube channel. KB, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Why does your mom watch your YouTube channel?
Look, it's hard to escape the whole, what are you up to? Like, you know what mums are like, where they're like, they want to know everything you're doing, and my mum's like, look, I know you're doing the titty thing. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't really know what I do. You know? And when she says the titty thing, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? I don't know what the titty thing is. That could be anything. So I'll just kick it right off. I've been slowly looking through little bits and pieces on your Twitter. What made you get into doing not safe for work voice acting?
That's a really hard question because I actually started doing like normal voice acting when it was August, so it wasn't that long ago where I was doing normal voice acting, and then I got introduced to the not safe for work voice acting scene when I think I saw a casting call thing, and it was for a not safe for work game, and I was hearing a lot of these actresses and stuff like that. I think I heard Silky Milk on this project, so I was like, oh my god, like, she's super good, you know. And I was hearing all these voice actresses and stuff like that, and I'm like, wait, I could do not safe for work stuff too. And I'm just like, oh huh, this is interesting, so I was like, let's start this, but what's funny is how I actually got invited to the AVA server. The server that, Ivan, everybody there. I was actually invited because I got casted for a role on Casting Call Club where the guy was a scammer.
Oh.
Yeah, he was a scammer. And Voice Like Candy, she actually privately messaged me and was saying, hey, this guy's a scammer. Like, this is the proof. Like, add me on Discord. Here's the proof. So and so, I don't want you getting scammed. And I'm just like, oh my god, thank you so much. Like, I didn't know. Apparently, he was claiming to be Lord Aardvark, which he was not. Okay. So, and it's funny because the guy was claiming he was Lord Aardvark when she's literally worked with him, and is like, you do realize I've worked with him, and you're not Lord Aardvark. So, it was just kind of funny. Yeah. Because I landed a role and it was for I believe it was for a Dragon Age something or thing, and it was like a paid role. It was like 150, and of course, my little eyes at the time saw that, and I was like, oh, yes, let me try. And so I tried, and I got the role, and I was super happy. And then I got this message, private DM, like, this is a scam, and then I got upset.
So you casually stumbled into not safe for work.
Yeah. Yeah, because I first was like, oh yeah, that seems like something I could do, but then it kind of just happened when Voice Like Candy, she literally was like, hey, if you want to, because I was telling her how I was new to the scene, I don't really know like much, and she was like, come join the server, so and so, and she sent me an invite to the server, and that's just where it's.
What has been your funnest role that you've done so far?
So, let's see, fun. Because a lot of my stuff is personal projects, and a lot of like commissions, but like they're not public commissions. Yep. I'm trying to think of something. Shit. Fun. What was fun for me? I don't know.
No, that's hey. Look, at the end of the day, some people don't even have an answer for it. Some people don't like to answer it because they have so many roles that they like doing.
No, I have a lot of roles that I like doing. It's
Mhm.
just I'm just wondering like what would best fit the question because a lot of my stuff. I guess one of the things I'd say that I probably enjoyed the most was actually my collab with Miss Nia for the Christmas special that I did.
Oh, yep.
That was actually a lot of fun that me and her worked together and stuff, and we got closer as friends while we worked on that. So I'd probably answer that. So
Okay. What's your normal warm-up routine like? I know some of the voice actors and actresses, they do like vocal warm-ups. They'll like, I don't know, they go out for a walk or something to get mentally prepared. What is your warm-up routine for when you're going to record something?
go on a walk? I've never heard of that. I don't know. That's just weird to me. I mean, I'm not throwing shade. Not throwing shade,
no,
literally shady. Oh.
Yeah.
Not literally not throwing shade, but I don't know. That's just weird. But me, growing up, I was a theater kid, so I just do the basic tongue twisters, red leather, yellow leather, that sort of stuff. I keep repeating that. I sometimes do like singing, like when I feel like if I really need to get in that high range, because my voice, it sounds naturally young, but like to get up there, because some people have commissioned me for like lolly stuff, so it kind of strains my voice if I don't prepare myself, because when I do like singing or stuff like that, because I also do singing, I'm an alto, so naturally I don't normally go that high. So I'd probably say doing just the tongue twisters and then just doing singing, stuff like that.
Who are your biggest inspirations?
Okay, so I think everyone's big inspiration is Silky. Like, come on. She's got the best of both worlds. She's amazing at both. Like, hello. So Silky, I would say Pixie, and if I were to pick somebody else, that's really hard because I don't want people to be like, "Oh, why don't you look up to me?" I look up to everyone that that's a senior in their in this craft. But if I were to pick the top, I'd probably say, I would probably say Michaela, Mooney, Pixie, and Silky, which is a lot of people's, because they're up there.
What do you do when you're not voice acting? Like when you're not being KumBomb or KonBomb or Tronbon or whatever bomb you want to be, right? Whenever you're not doing the thing and you're switching off and you're doing something else, the real you, what are you doing?
Video games.
Oh,
a lot of the time.
There you go.
I game a lot. As I mentioned previously, with how my friends always complain before we started recording, how my friends always complain that I'm too quiet. It's when we're gaming and it's like they're like, "You're way too quiet, I can't fucking hear you." I'm just like, sorry, because I have my settings at recording settings, so it's not like, so I don't peak or mess up the recording. But so yeah, I would say gaming. I do drawing, but I don't really do digital stuff. Even though I have a Wacom screen tablet, I don't. Which is bad because I know some people would kill to have it. But I'm slowly learning. I'm just more comfortable with a pencil and paper. So I guess I'd say drawing, gaming. I guess I'd also have to be doing homework because I'm a full-time college student. So
what games are you into? Like what video games do you play?
A lot of RPGs and a lot of I guess I would say MMOs as well, and FPS. Just depends, like, because I really like playing video games with friends, because it's my way of being social. Because growing up, I was very secluded, and I didn't like, going to parties. I didn't like, hanging out with people outside of school and stuff like that. And so this was kind of my way to be social. So I made a lot of online friends, and that's what we would do is we'd talk every day after I was done with school, and we'd talk and play video games. And it was kind of like the feed that I needed for a social life.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you had to pick a role, like you could have any role that you wanted in voice acting, whether it be safe for work or not safe for work, which one would you die for to get?
There's a lot. There's a lot I would die for. Putting me on the spot with how many fucking different like video games and like shows I watch. Jesus Christ. If I were to pick, it would have to be any character, I guess, that's crazy.
Okay.
Why? I love doing crazy characters. Don't ask me why. No, you can ask me why. But
I'm asking you why. Why?
I love doing crazy characters because they're so much fun. Mm-hmm. I get to be so like zany. Where like Tomo from My Hero, there's like I just love crazy bitches. I don't know. So I guess anything that would have to be crazy people. Okay. I know that's probably weird for someone listening to that.
No, I know. So like for instance, you could be like a Harley Quinn.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, that's something that I would die for. Like just something like that where it's also where she's sexy but she's also fucking bonkers.
What would be advice for people who want to get into doing voice acting, especially not safe work voice acting? What's a bit of advice that you could give someone?
Set your rates, and don't budge. With what you think that your work is worth, don't budge. After you set a certain amount, because I used to, like in the beginning, the very, very beginning, I had people, like when they started, all the commissions started coming in, I had a lot of people that were trying to use me because of how cheap my rates were back then. And stuff like that. And then they would even try to knock it down lower. And I was so nice and, wanted to get into the scene and, push my, self forward. So I would do a lot of them. But at the same time, I truly wasn't paid for how much effort I put into every commission. So I guess I would say set your rates, don't budge from them, don't undersell yourself. And I would say be nice to everyone in the scene because, it's all love. Peace and love, my dude.
So the next thing I've got is a little voice game that I do with the voice actresses. I play a different game with the game developers. I get them to come up with a video game using a bunch of random words to try and create a not safe work game. With the voice actors and actresses, what I do is I give you a random sentence that it's just been pushed out by a random generator, and I'm going to give you a list of different ways that I want you to say this sentence.
Oh no.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible sentence too. I honestly, I had to blink twice before I read it. So I'm going to send you this sentence through the chat. The sentence is camouflage paint revels in authority. I want you to say it in a feisty tone.
Okay, so feisty, do you mean like Valley Girl feisty? Or
this is completely up to you. If I was a client that was very short change with you and I was like, hey, excuse me, I want a commission and I've got a sentence, camouflage paint revels in the authority, do it feisty, I don't give a shit. The first thing that comes to your head.
Camouflage paint revels in camouflage paint revels in authority. Kind of like,
yeah, like all thathy.
So, yeah, like camouflage paint revels in authority. Yeah, fuck you, bitch. I don't know.
Okay, all right. Sultry.
Okay. Only if I had a deeper voice would I be really good at sultry. That's my problem. Camouflage paint revels in authority. Like, that's the best sultry that I could do.
I don't know. Like, even that didn't make the sentence that much sexier, but okay.
Not even the voice actress.
No, it's good. No, your voice is good, but I was like, nah, it didn't do anything for me.
Nah.
So, shy.
Shy. So, camouflage paint revels in authority. Like something like that.
Yeah. Okay, all right. Now we're gonna start going a little bit off the track here. You need to do it in an
English
English voice.
Oh no! How do you say camouflage in an English accent?
Camouflage.
Camouflage. That. Are you trying to make me sound Cockney?
Well, I mean, no, that's not Cockney. That's not even close to Cockney.
What would be Cockney then?
Cockney's like, camouflage paint revels in the authority. That's Cockney.
I was told I sounded Cockney when I tried.
No, whoever said that is wrong. And you tell them when this comes out, you send them that bit where I said it, because that's what Cockney is.
Well, because I did a Marnie from Pokemon Sword and Shield thing, and when I was practicing the accent, someone, one of my friends was like, "That sounds so Cockney," and I'm
really?
like, "No."
Oh, okay.
I was literally taught by a Welsh, technically. You know, they have the British.
Well,
accent.
now I'm really keen to hear this English accent that you've got going. Then
no, that doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, well, no, you're gonna have to do it.
Camouflage paint revels in authority. So something like...
Yeah, no, that was good. Like, whoever said that was Cockney's a load of bullshit, because that honestly sounded nothing like Cockney. No, it was good. Camouflage
revels in authority.
Okay, I've got 4 more for you, and this is where they're going to start really going off the rails here. You need to do it in a evil voice.
Camouflage paint revels in authority. There you go.
No, I loved it. That was really, that was good. All right, a goofy style voice.
Yuck. Why do I want to do it? Immediately, I just think of Goofy.
No,
like
play whatever comes to your mind.
So I guess I would be like,
camouflage paint revels in authority.
That's. I don't know what that voice was, but
no,
I'll keep it. I'll
put it on your
I'll
resume.
Okay,
2 more. This one, manly.
Camouflage paint revels in authority. I lost it halfway through. Because this is the deepest that I can go.
No, that was good. I liked it.
It doesn't sound manly at all.
Last one, and this one is completely up to you how you do it. You have to do it like a monster. Yeah, that's usually the reaction that most voice actresses give when I ever say monster.
Just, I don't know. Shit, how do I do this? So a monster.
Yeah, a monster. Like you could be like I don't know. It could be a slime monster. It could be a monster from the lagoon. Like, yeah, I'm a monster. Like that's, I don't know.
Camouflage paint revels in authority. I'm a lolly.
The true monster.
That's a monster.
Camouflage paint revels in authority.
I love it.
I don't know.
I love it. No, that was perfect. Thank you so much for playing that game. It's always a pleasure, and I find that it really kind of breaks the ice and also makes you find voices that you never knew you could do.
Oh, I knew I could do all those voices. Like, look, you don't understand. I was 5. I was watching cartoons, and I was trying to, do the same voices that they would do. I guess that's where I got my inspiration for voice acting from. I just never acted on it until now. So yeah.
Well, that's good that you're doing it now, and I think
Yeah.
if you love doing it, continue to pursue it.
Yes, and I will. And this won't be the last of me. I promise. I will haunt your
That
dreams.
sounded so threatening. You're like, this will not be the last. I
not be.
will return. So, unfortunately, we're towards the end of the interview already. But before we go, where can people find you, your work, and all your details if they want to get in contact with you about voice work or, just anything they want to follow you?
Twitter.com/KumBomb. Literally, there's no underscore. It's literally just KumBomb. And then my Newgrounds is the same thing. It's KumBomb.
KumBomb. Okay. I like how shy you are of actually saying the name. Just own it at this point.
It's KumBomb.
It's KumBomb.
I don't know. Some people just are taken aback by the name.
I'm going to
like,
be a
"Wait,
bootleg
what?"
you. I think I'm going to start a Twitter and call myself Semen Explosive. And that's going to be me. And I'm going to just totally rip your shit off all the time. Like, I'm going to be like a complete bootleg.
I'd eat it up.
I know you would. You sound like that type of person who would completely encourage that sort of thing.
Hell yes.
Thank you so much for doing this interview tonight. No person in the industry is too big or too small. Honestly, I think everyone deserves the boost, and seeing the range that you do and already seeing some of the work you do, I think you're going to go really far in the industry.
Oh, that's so sweet. I guess because I'm also worried because I have a medium to high range, and a lot of, the not safe for work, they want like sultry deep and stuff like that. And I'm like, I can't do that.
Well, I don't necessarily think that. I mean, it depends the type of projects, because I'm finding that a lot of the projects nowadays are quite varied. I think when I first started doing them, they were more on the high range, and now they're kind of all over the place. But a lot of people refuse to kind of outsource for voice acting. Like, they don't realize that, how like there's an entire server just for hentai games and developers and stuff.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so, and I only found that out a couple of years ago, and that's how I kind of got into the circle of finding all the people and then finding out about the voice actors, the adult voice actors group. And you realize that, there is such a broad scope, that there is a lot of people doing work, not just the people that are on Twitter. Like, I'm in servers that have got like 600, 700 developers in it alone. And they're always looking for people, and I always try to recommend, especially people, and I'm going to definitely recommend you, and I'm not just saying that because I'm recording. I'm legitimately going to say that if something comes up and somebody's looking for somebody, I'll definitely flick your name over.
Aw, thank you.
You're
Just make sure you don't sign me up for something. It's like, I need you to do a deep, sultry, sexy
Oh, totally.
voice.
I'm just going to say, look, the lowest voice you can possibly go. Yeah, and then that's your audition.
That's my sultry.
Ooh, notices your balls.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
no, I'm not going any further than that.
thank you so much for taking the time tonight.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And to everybody listening, go check out KB on Twitter, and go check her out on Newgrounds. I'll put the links in the description. I'll put them below. I'll put them everywhere. Because at the end of the day, you're going to click on those links. Because, like KB said at the beginning, the internet's fucking horny. It's getting more hornier every day. I can fucking smell it, guys. You guys need to cut it out. Anyway, thank you so much for listening.
You don't follow me, I'll cry.
Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you on the next episode. Good night, everyone.